Hello and welcome to games like Starcraft 2. I made a list of games that are still relevant today without historical context, and I tried to prioritize science fiction over a fantasy. But still you will find few fantasy games here, because they are simply amazing. Universe at War, Earth Assault. This game is the closest thing to Starcraft gaming style in terms of storytelling. Unique looking aliens have invaded the Earth and they are raping and pillaging everything. Okay, I don't know about the raping part, I might make that up, but who cares? Our planet is in danger and a little bit of propaganda always helps. You can play standard story mode, you can create your own scenarios, or you can declare war to your friend or sister. Universe at War is a well-rated game and probably a must-try for every Starcraft fan. Command & Conquer 4. Earth is in danger again, and it's up to you to help mankind fight epic war against alien forces. You can play the campaign solo, or you can join forces with your mom and play co-op multiplayer mode. That option is really cool, almost as a cyborg bounty hunter riding a velociraptor riding a fire-breathing shark cool. Yeah! Planetary Annihilation Titans. Do you know a book called The Little Prince? Well, you will have a little planet here too. That's the end of similarities. Titans is the huge standalone expansion of Planetary Annihilation game, which includes the base game and adds tons of new features. So, if you bought this game without this expansion, you should be mad. And people are, believe me. So in Titans, you can play the game alone or dive into multiplayer battles. Reviews are mostly positive, so I think you can give it a try. But better wait for a sale, because it's not cheap. Warcraft 3. Warcraft series started in the year 1994 and it looked like that. Not impressive, but at that time it was jewel of technology, amazing game with constantly evolving concept of real-time strategy. Warcraft 3 came out in 2002 and still looks amazing. Not long ago, in 2018, Blizzard issued an update for it, supporting widescreen monitors and making it look like a new game. Seriously, look at it! It was released 16 years ago. You know what else was released 16 years ago? Total War Medieval. Look at those flat units. It was actually okay in 2002. So, Warcraft 3 is really the closest thing to Starcraft 2. The same unit control, same building style, upgrade mechanics, it even has matchmaking system and other cool stuff. Main difference? It's not sci-fi, it's fantasy, and it has heroes, powerful units that can gain levels by killing others, and everything rotates about them. Never played? I envy you, please, give it a try. Forged Battalion. At the end of the 21st century, the effects of climate change have devastated the world, and military force called the Collective has spread across the globe. As part of the resistance group, you have to join the fight. That's it, nothing fancy, but game itself looks pretty cool, really colorful, and it has a lot of positive reviews. Does it feel like Starcraft? Yeah, in a way, because it feels more like Command & Conquer, which in a way feels like Starcraft. That's because Petroglyph Studio is full of former Command & Conquer game makers, so it's up to you. They are billions. Okay, maybe this game is not exactly like Starcraft, but it has amazing gameplay most fans of Starcraft would love, because it is basically the same as Starcraft maps, where you must survive waves of enemies. You play them in campaign and arcade mode, alone and with friends, and this game is basically the same. You build your city, you defend against zombies, and you try to survive as long as you can. Graphics are really beautiful and game is very entertaining. Nightside. This is the most original looking game so far. A lot of different blobs and shapes fighting each other. Control-wise, it resembles Blizzard model really closely, because commands are executed using right clicks and unit special abilities and upgrades are available through a command bar in the lower right. It lacks fog of war, instead your units and buildings has light sources to see landscape and enemy units around them. Game features 4 factions fighting over a resource called the Green Ice. Game doesn't seem very deep and it's quite slow, so it can be infuriating for a real Starcraft fan. So, chill out and relax, it can still entertain you. Homeworld. Deserts of Kharak. A ground-based RTS prequel to the classic Homeworld games. Deserts of Kharak has great graphics, great special effects and great gameplay in general, but do not expect miracles. Campaign is only 13 missions and it's quite easy. You can beat it in a day. However, good story, fantastic desert setting and beautiful music makes this game one of the most interesting choices for you. Don't buy this game if you are interested in multiplayer. Nobody plays it, it's quite dead. Like your hopes and dreams. Iron Harvest. Oh boy, that is a treat. Though it's not released yet, just by looking at it you can be assured that it has really impressive robots and units in general. This alternative version of our world, universe of Dieselpunk, is created by talented Polish artist Jakub Rożalski, who has already made board game named Kite based on this universe of his. In Iron Harvest you're gonna play for one of the 3 factions. There will be 3 campaigns and 1 story that binds them all. Though creators said that overall campaign mechanics will be similar to Warcraft and Starcraft, where you could start with any faction you want. Estimated release date is between 2018 and 2019. Starcraft Remastered. Original Starcraft Brood War got new looks in 2017 and started a new craze for old-school gamers all across the world. It's quite cheap, usually it costs 15 euros, but with a sale you can grab it for 10. If Blizzard exchange rate between dollar and euro is still 1-on-1, it's the same amount of dollars. So, if you're looking for a game like Starcraft 2 and still do not own Starcraft Remastered, your search is over. Here you're gonna find 6 campaigns, amazing multiplayer with matchmaking system and much more. That's it! Please consider subscribing, I will make a lot of great lists in the future and you will help me grow. And don't forget to press that bell button, so you will be informed when the new video is released. Thank you for watching, have a great day, bye!